Watch out for my underwear.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the Craft Beer Republic. Thanks for drinking. Thanks for joining. I am being joined by the biggest gentleman in the Midwest, and that is Flex. How's it going, Big Sexy?
Just opening doors for people, like a gentleman should.
Right. Going in second. Yeah, finishing second. Into the building.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, little John over there. And back for another week of punishment. And still needs to sign her contract so she can officially deflect Coley.
Yay! I had to follow up the little John.
What?
Okay. I thought I
really
already
well
signed the
done.
papers. You didn't get them?
No, did you fax them?
I did. My phone line might be down.
Maybe.
I'll check again. Yeah.
Check out like
Lost in the mail.
bing,
Damn post
bing.
office.
Yeah. Can't trust the post office anymore.
Or
I should say
UPS or
Yeah.
FedEx.
Yeah.
It'll just arrive shredded if you
Right.
put it by UPS or FedEx.
Yeah. Oh, geez. They'll open it, drink one of the beers, and return the rest.
Yeah.
But they'll let you know what beer was missing.
Yeah, they will. Very specific. Very specific
So
about
funny.
their thievery. All right. Find us on the socials at Craft Beer Republic, at FlexMeABeer _ in between, and at Ice Cold Beer _ after each one. And of course, our number is 805-538-BEER 2337. Mail at craftbeerrepublic.com. Rate, subscribe, all that good stuff. Promo code unfiltered on the old Tabor. Get you $10 off your first purchase. All right, lots to get to. Yes, I put an S after get. Got a ludicrous libation law.
One of these days, Greg, I'm just waiting for you to say, not a lot to get to today.
Slow day today. We'll be here in for about 8 minutes, and then we're done.
It's going to be about a 17-minute show today. We just don't have a lot to get to.
Right.
So sorry.
Flex, take the wheel.
Chew's over in the corner crying his eyes out. 17 minutes, those vatos.
He'll just listen to it 3 times in a row,
Yeah.
and then he'll be satisfied.
It'll be my favorite one to edit, though. 17-minute show, let me tell you.
Yeah, as
Be done in that no
the co-host who does none of the work, I just show up. That's got to be rough.
Yeah. 17 minutes wouldn't be rough, so maybe, yeah, it's a new goal to aim for. I like the 42-minute show, but maybe we can knock it down.
42 to 17. All right.
Yeah, we'll cut it in half first, go for 21.
We'll just start talking like auctioneers.
Yeah.
All right, welcome to the Craft Beer Republic. Thanks for drinking, thanks for joining, and we got a lot to get to. And
Tongue jumper, tongue jumper.
Sold.
Can I get a tongue
the most
jumper?
important question of the night is Flex Me Bears. This is a stout today.
It's hobby, but okay, bye. That'd be pretty good.
That was solid.
Yeah. You know, it's funny. I've heard from multiple people that they like to listen to the show on like half speed because we sound drunk.
I've done that accidentally. I've accidentally sped it up, and I'm like, what the all of a sudden I'm like, Greg sounds kind of like a chipmunk. He just keeps going. And then I'm like, oh, okay. And then you have to like speed it up to slow it back
Right.
down to
You
get
gotta
it to normal
loop it back
speed,
around,
especially
yeah.
like when I'm driving. I'm like, God damn it. And I'm like,
How do you do that? Don't you just, is there an option for that?
Yeah.
Yeah. And sometimes like, cause my car has like almost like a mouse pad, like a laptop mouse pad.
Cursor thing.
Cursor.
Yeah.
Wow.
And sometimes I just don't realize, or my hand's on it and I brush it, and then something will happen and it'll just like cut to Greg sounding like he's singing All I Want for Christmas Is My Two Front Teeth with Alvin and Simon and Theodore. And then to get back to normal speed, I'll hear it and it's like, you guys, so funny.
Thanks for drinking. Thanks for joining. I am Blackman.
It's awesome.
Yeah, I've heard from multiple people that they think it's hilarious to listen to us drunk. I'm like, I think you could play us on regular speed and hear us drunk, but
Yeah.
It's a possibility.
whatever floats your boat over there. All right, before we get into it, speaking of hydration and being drunk, let's talk about what Coley and I are drinking over here. Oh gosh. Flex is freaking out over there. All right, today we are drinking. I'm sorry. Your phone's not broken. We are drinking Burley Oak Brewing Company's, and this was my birthday present from Nicole.
Oh, happy birthday, friend!
thanks.
Birthday.
Yeah, it was yesterday. No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't. But it aged fine,
But
sure.
I'm glad I saved. I always save these ones for when we go to the show.
Hey.
Oh, and I
You
know.
know
and
who
I
aged fine? Your
Wine?
mom.
Oh, got him.
I'm sorry. Go on.
Burley Oak Brewing Company's Jelly Not Jam.
My favorite joke, ladies and
come
gentlemen.
on.
Round of applause. My favorite joke.
I can just imagine that my wife is downstairs cringing
Rolling
as we
her
talk
eyes.
about this. Yes. This is lemon, strawberry, and vanilla. 4.4%. Has a 3.99 on Untapped. And they say absolutely nothing about it. So, yeah.
We'll tell you all about it.
We'll tell you all about it. On my schnoz, I get so much of that lemon, a little bit of the strawberry. It just smells like a lemonade with a hint of strawberry in it.
I get a lot of strawberry. Also the lemon. It is very tart lemony. It literally tastes like Italian soda strawberry lemonade, and it has alcohol, so it's like the best of both worlds, but it's
They
so
say it has
tart.
alcohol.
Dang,
I don't find it.
dang.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, if sours didn't tear up your stomach, I would drink this all day long. Like, this is delicious.
Yeah. This is a good beer if you're a non-beer drinker to like bring you over to the dark side. Like this
it's just fun to like break it up. You know, you have like your normal beers and then you just get this, and it's making my tongue jobber go wild.
yeah.
Like, it's so tart, like fizzy lemons.
It's really good. and
If your
fun
tongue
and-
jobber went wild, what's the sound your tongue jobber would make?
Ooh, it's like a turkey. We are getting close to Thanksgiving, so
That's
true.
what I was hoping for.
yes,
Yeah.
you're welcome.
You and Erica with your
Turkey call.
Thanks.
that's right. Hope you're satisfied over there, Flex.
Super satisfied.
Glad to hear it.
Yes.
So Jelly Not Jam. Good beer, better joke.
100%.
Worst joke ever.
Oh, it's the best. This is my favorite. I tell everybody I know. I tell people I don't know.
My favorite is when we're together and you tell me to tell it, and then you look over at my wife.
I want her to hate him, not me. She's like my bestie, you know?
Oh, it's so good. Like immediately the look at her face is like, I don't know you, and I'm going to divorce you. This is
And I'm like, but we can still be best friends, right? Yeah.
So, for everyone that's new to the show, what's the difference between jelly and jam? Can't jelly my cock down your throat. Oh, I still laugh.
It's a knee slapper. It's my favorite.
So so bad. So bad.
It does make my cheeks hurt.
My ex-boyfriend works at a brewery that we frequent.
Oh, yes.
And he told us that he was going to culinary school, and I was like, oh, okay, like, great, good for you, stoked for you, life choices. And he wanted to open up a jam company. And I couldn't keep a straight face, and it's not because I think he's a loser, it's just because of the joke. And the other maybe followed suit.
Right.
But,
Did you ask him if he knew the difference?
no, I was going to, and then I looked at Nick and I was like, I can't waste this joke on him. Like, I can't, I don't want him to know.
Wouldn't it be obnoxious to come up with a jam company called Cox Jam, like COX? And your tagline be jam our jam down your throat?
No, jelly our jam.
Well, whatever. Or jam it.
Yeah.
I feel like that's genius.
It is.
We should start a jelly company.
Well, he told me what he was going to name his, and it just nothing.
Was
wasn't.
it Cox?
No, it was his
COX?
Chicken lollipop.
Tra-
chicken
trademark?
lollipop tongue.
That's-
We
It
gotta
was like-
trademark that like soon.
It was his name be Jammin' or something.
Oh, God.
Paulie be Jammin' or
What
something.
fucking year is this? Very 90s. Be jamming.
Be Jammin', man.
What a doucher. All right. Well,
Cox Jam
jokes
Company.
aside. Yeah. I went axe throwing the other day.
That's
How was it?
awesome.
A lot of fun.
Is it the place in the
yeah,
mall?
yeah, the newish place. I still can't get over the fact that they will feed you alcohol while you throw sharp objects.
Do they limit you? Like you get like a ticket?
No.
Nope. They have a bar. I mean, I'm sure if you got belligerent, they'd cut you off. But we were having this whole discussion like, what must the insurance be like on an establishment that allows you to throw sharp objects and serves you alcohol?
I wonder if they cap their ABV percentages. I know it's all local. I've been there just to sample the bar.
Uh-huh.
I haven't thrown axes, but I've sampled the bar.
Well, I know they had like liquid candy on tap, which is like 7 and some change. So if they limit it, I mean, what's the limit? 8?
Under 8, maybe?
I don't know.
I don't think they do.
That's dicey.
I don't think so either. So, but good times. Had a lot of fun. Had a couple of tasty beers. And then I have a question for everybody. A moral dilemma, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
I got an email from a brewery who used to send me beers.
Sure.
So that I would either talk about them on the show, post them on the gram, blah, blah, blah. I haven't heard from them in probably since the very beginning of the year, maybe the end of last year. And they just stopped sending to everybody that was on their list. And I got an email saying, hey, we'd love to send you our latest release and have you talk about it. And I haven't responded, and I think I've missed the deadline to respond because since that brewery has sent us stuff, they have also been purchased and are no longer craft, and they happen to be in the Escondido area. But I won't name their name. I basically I turned it down. I didn't know what to do. I was like, if you want to send me free beer, I'll drink it, but I don't think I can post it. I think the gram would fucking roast me.
I would just politely tell them that you appreciate their kind offer. You've always been a big fan, but the fact that you do
until about June.
The fact that you do a craft beer podcast and they are no longer craft, you will have to politely decline.
Yeah, it's probably a better way to go about it than just ignoring them.
She's so professional.
She really is.
I write
100%.
I'm an executive assistant. I have to write these like emails that are to kind, but like, hey, fuck you.
It's like a professional way.
It's a super professional. Yeah.
Those are my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
I should just give you my email password and just
have me do it.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Well, she's going to be part of the team now.
That's true. She signed the papers.
Snap.
So got stuck in the fax somewhere, but papers have supposedly been signed.
There's a homing pigeon. Oh gosh, what's the time? He'll be here in 4 minutes. 8:40 p.m. He's bringing the papers.
Guy's fucking slow.
Caw-caw!
Oh, I hear him. Here he comes.
Here he comes.
It's like from Beer Fest when Barry Badgernath is so good at beer games. They're like, should put him on our team then. It's like Coley's so good at emails. Should put him on our
team. Put her on our team. I could do your PR. I'll just be your PR person.
Yes, please write all of our posts. Write all our emails.
You write the posts a lot better. You're a little bit more creative on that, but I can write a damn good email. You need some fluff in there.
I need some fluff.
Ooh, you have to come to California.
Yeah,
just how
fluff.
It goes. There's no long distance fluffing, okay?
Shucks on the fluffing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So anyways, maybe I should. I never responded, and I probably should. But I was like, I feel like I'll get roasted. Show would get roasted.
You did the right thing.
I feel like you gotta let sellouts be sellouts, and it is. That's it. We just we wash our hands, brush them off.
It's funny because it was a different marketing person too than who used to reach out. So they must have had some turnover after the purchase.
Or cleaning house. I've been there.
Yeah. I think you're still there.
Still there. I made it.
Clean a little bit of house still. So.
Hey, I got my 96-cent an hour raise.
Whew, man.
Welcome to corporate, motherfuckers.
Yeah. It'll add up. That's what they tell you.
Uh-huh.
I did the math, and after taxes, she'll be able to afford the Firestone Brewmasters Club.
Yeah. I could actually buy like 3 of them.
Not after taxes. You couldn't.
Oh, no, not after taxes.
Yeah.
It would be 1.
Yeah.
Maybe 1.5.
Welcome to California.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, so that was that. And Coley, I didn't prep you on this, but you had quite the come up last week on some bottles of beer.
Oh, I did.
Jesus Christ.
One of my best friends that I work with, her husband is actually trying to get sober. So, he hit the bottle a little bit.
Good for him.
To each their own.
No, there's like drinking for funsies, and then there's like, you got a problem. And anyway,
I like to ride that line.
Yeah. Well, she decided that it would just be best if they didn't have anything in the house, and she was cleaning out her guest room to make it an office again. And she found like 3 tubs of beer in the closet.
Wow.
And I mean, wow.
Wow.
I think I have 37 beers at home. There's Libertines, there's Brewery to Rose, there's some Smog City, Barrel Age series, and Saisons.
We had one the other night. Was it Smog City? What did we have?
We had Smog City.
Yeah.
It was like 8 grape something Chardonnay barrel. I don't know. It was delicious.
It was tasty.
Funky, but yeah, delicious. There's some Modern Times in there from when she was a member before they were on the naughty list.
Sure.
Again, I mean, the Smog City beers, they were dated 2015. So they're like old.
Holy
so it was
shit,
a huge
dude.
come up. I could drink one every day until Christmas and make it like an advent calendar for beers. So yeah, I'm just a huge come up.
Then Christmas.
My work bestie gave to me.
Fucking hangover.
Yeah, seriously. So yeah, huge come up. I'm excited for the holiday season and drinking those. And I mean, bottle
Some
shares.
good
I've
shit.
got some shit to like drink now.
Yeah.
I'm like, hell yeah, I don't even have to touch my own stash.
I know your
That
husband.
sounds really dirty. Touch my own stash.
You have somebody to do that for you.
I wish the people could have seen your dance move right there.
Yeah.
The hands pointed towards the crotch like a little like a raccoon, like a little critter.
That's exactly what that is.
Dropping phones.
Critter with some itchies.
Oh, the critter has critters.
Oh.
Never a good thing. Yeah, and the one that your husband's not excited for, I'm most excited for, is that Mega Black House.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good. I know he thinks Black House is better, but
Yeah.
Mega
And
Black House.
can I not even tell you how much I miss Black House? I mean, I refuse to buy it, but
Right.
I miss it. And
So
it was a
good.
salt, like, we would go to the liquor store and just get a 4-pack like every Friday. And that
Yeah.
was like our Friday
the
beers. And they're
winter, yeah.
light. Yeah, they're just,
I wonder, now they're owned by Maui Brewing. We talked about it last week. They're official. Are we allowed to buy them again? Like, what's the...
I mean, the CEO both have stepped away.
Yeah, well, I mean, the CEO that was part of the naughty list is long gone, and then the one
Right.
that took over after has now stepped away. So
I mean, I went to Maui Brewing in Hawaii at the end of September. And
that's right.
we
had a burley wine.
we did have a burley wine last night. It was
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, the wife was making fun of me. I liked it as it got warmer, so I
I
was
did
like
too.
warming it up in my lap, and then I let her finish
That's
it.
hot.
Where, is it in your stash?
Yeah, keeping it warm with my stash. I let her finish it because we were driving, and I gave it to her, and she's like, "Why is your beer so warm?" I was
She
like,
did make a rather loud comment.
Yeah, I
about
was like,
that.
I liked it as a warmed up. You got more of the chocolatey notes. It's chocolatey and orange and burley y.
It was. I really enjoyed it, and it's a moral debate. I kind of have to see, maybe give myself to the end of the year,
Yeah,
see how I feel.
yeah. Because I do miss some Black House, and
I really do too.
we had Modern Times at our wedding.
Yeah,
Spaceways. Oh, good stuff.
it is.
So hopefully they can get off the naughty list. I don't know how that works. All right. Ludicrous Libation Law. We are going to Flex's favorite place.
Where are we going?
Alaska.
Oh,
Woo!
I love Alaska.
Get your crutches out. Oh, in Fairbanks, Alaska, it was for a long time illegal to feed a moose any alcoholic beverage.
Where's the fun in that?
However, doing so is no longer against the law.
Here,
Loophole.
Moose, 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 moose.
Look, it's a weird one to have on the books in the first place. I found it weirder to take it off the books.
I feel like they figured out that like moose can just hold their liquor better than any human being.
I mean, have you seen them? They're like
You know.
100 feet tall.
Well, yeah, they're like 900 pounds, so it's like they're like the Andre the Giants of like the animal world, is what I'm
Yeah.
assuming. You know,
Well, and
like,
it's not like you can give them very much alcohol. They can only serve people 36 ounces a day. So
yeah. Well, there's no rules on animals.
on Meese,
Come on, man.
Moose.
Moose,
Moose. I'm just kidding.
mooses,
Mouse.
mouse.
I would just leave some Guinness in a bucket for them and see what happens.
Yeah,
Why
I
would
made
you
my stew, and here's
Why
the
would
other
you
5.
subject them to that torture?
Because
That's
I'm
mean.
only going to drink a couple on St. Patrick's Day and then I have the rest to get rid of. So I might as well share them with my wild moose friends.
Your Meese friends?
Mises.
Mises? Yeah, I don't know why that needed to be revoked. Apparently, people were getting arrested for it. Like,
Maybe they're down in tourism and they're trying to get people to come to Alaska. Like,
I
come,
mean,
come
Oh,
to
Coley's
Alaska and feed the fuck out of our moose and just
With
give them
beer.
as much hooch as they want.
fun fact: Coley loves feeding wild animals.
And
who
I have
doesn't?
a special part in my art for moose.
Let's go to Alaska.
Is it mooses? Is it? Can we?
It's just
figure-
moose.
It's just
like,
moose. It's like there's one moose or there's two moose.
Yeah, it's kind of
Okay.
like yeah.
So look at all those moose.
What
over
is
there.
it kind of like? Now I want to know what it's kind of
Oh,
like.
I was gonna say there's another word that's like that. Isn't it fish? You don't say fishes. You really don't. I mean, you can, but
I guess that's true. There's 7 fish over there.
Oh no, octopus can be octopi,
Yeah.
and cactus can be cacti.
Right.
It might be
Octopuses.
fish.
Is it fish?
Yeah, fish is a good one. Yeah, you wouldn't say there's 8 fishes.
Isn't
Wait, fish.
fish is a word though?
It's 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish.
Let's wait
all
for
right?
that.
That was you got me.
Flex with the kids should know
1
that
fish, 2 fish, 3 fish, 4 fish.
Yeah.
Oh, deer also.
Ah, yes,
Oh yeah. There's 3 deer.
nailed it.
So many deer.
I was waiting.
So
1 deer,
many
2 deer.
deer.
So many deer.
Oh, it's so good. Interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was good.
Yeah.
But I do love feeding wild animals. I have fed deer before
Yes.
in the wild at the lake.
I
Okay.
caught it on video.
Oh my god, best day ever. I love those.
We have a wildlife sanctuary zoo, like about an
Oh.
hour north of me. So it's
Mhm.
like an entire like natural wildlife exhibit. There's like obviously like fencing in there because there's like bears that you can throw apples and shit to, and
Hey
but,
bear, thunk.
but otherwise there's fence that you can like go in and like hand feed an elk or hand feed a deer or rams or something like that, and that shit like fucks me up. I'm so here for it.
Well, I hope there's room in your guest room. I'm packing my bags and I'm
Hell
going to go
yeah.
feed the animals.
We got plenty of room over here.
So I just saw this past week that the place I want to feed otters opened up 9 months into next year. It's $650.
Holy shit.
Dude, otters are savages.
They're like the Chinese small clawed ones, and they're just adorable, precious little angels.
I don't know.
Why is it so expensive to throw some fish at them?
Mm.
It's crazy.
They
There's-
swim in a pool with you for like an hour.
I just remember reading the fact that if like wild otters can't find food, that they will eat their own young. And that's just the most savage thing I've ever heard in my life.
Don't tell me you wouldn't do the same.
Oh.
Children are tender. They're
Potato,
delicious.
potato, all right? Potato, potato.
Okay, I'm kidding. You could probably cut that out. I'm not savage like an otter, and I'm not a serial killer.
You heard it here first. Coley loves eating children. Yeah, I did the swim with dolphins thing in Florida. It was like $600, and it was at not SeaWorld, but like SeaWorld adjacent, owned by
Busch
SeaWorld.
Gardens.
And because it was owned by Busch or whatever,
Isn't it Busch Gardens?
it's not Busch Gardens. Who owns SeaWorld? Oh, Budweiser owns SeaWorld.
Oh,
This
Is
is
it-
my pre-craft beer days. All the beer was free. Yeah, probably not anymore.
so
I'm
it's
sure there's-
$600 for all you can drink, essentially.
Yeah,
and you get to
there's
swim with dolphins
too. Yeah,
I am beer for it. Sign me up.
Wait,
I
you,
was
mean,
very beer for
you mean
it.
I can drink all the beer I want and swim with dolphins?
Yeah,
What?
yeah. It was $600 for the buffet, and the dolphins came free. So it was a good time. It was fun though. It was,
What a deal.
yeah, what a steal. That was when I was poor. I was like 20 when I did that.
Wow.
All right, what's going on in the news world? A jury has ruled that Bang energy drink was false advertising when they had super creatine on the cans, and now have to change their packaging.
Well, they also filed for bankruptcy.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. So, yeah, they're in a real rough spot right now.
Not looking good. Do you drink Bang energy drink?
I haven't ever since the Ghost energy drinks came out.
Oh, I
Mm.
tried the Sour Patch Kids of those.
Yeah, they're really good. It's astounding how spot on they are with their flavors. I'm here for the mango one, the mango flavored Ghost energy.
You should try Riot Energy and try the Mango Riot.
I don't know if I have that here.
Oh, I can try to send you one. It's delicious. I'll send it with some beer in the mail. Don't worry about
It's
it.
like now we're trading energy drinks instead of beers.
It's so good. And I hate energy drinks. It tastes like mango juice.
That's what I say every time I trade somebody, or like whenever like the 6 times I actually shipped out beer. I go to the post office and say, "Oh yeah, it's energy drink."
Do you?
Yeah,
I've never heard anybody use
yeah,
that one before.
100%. Yeah,
You know, if I throw one in there, I'm technically not lying, government.
True.
nobody
Tanto.
from the government listens.
Maple syrup.
True.
They're always listening.
Pickles.
Or
Pickles.
cold brew.
Oh,
I've
that's a good
heard
one.
cold brew, hot sauce.
Oh yeah, coffee.
Um, don't say mercury because mercury is illegal to ship.
Oh, sure.
Yes.
I remember that.
But it's funny because they make sure to let you know that. They make sure to let you know, like, it's like alcohol, perfumes, and then like mercury is like the bombshell.
And batteries.
Yeah, and it's just like, why would I be shipping mercury?
Does it
Someone
count?
a thermometer.
I was going to say, does it count if it's in thermometer form?
I don't know.
I think so.
Does Amazon have to disclose it if you buy a thermometer off of Amazon or something?
That's interesting. I don't know.
Let's go buy a thermometer, see what happens.
Jeff Bezos don't have to announce shit.
Yeah, that's true.
He's just going to go to space.
I was just going to say that. That's exactly what I was about to fucking say.
We're the three best friends that anybody could have. Come on, look at us.
He's
Same
just
level.
bringing mercury.
Jeff
to space
Bezos is like, fuck it. I'm going to ship mercury to Mercury and they can go fuck themselves.
In 24 hours, Prime delivery to Mercury, bitches.
He's probably already done it. He's already working on it. Untapped check-ins reveal that brewery taproom traffic has recovered and since gone beyond 2019, so pre-COVID levels.
Well, that's great.
Yeah, that's good for breweries. People are back to being alcoholics, and that's what we need for their survival.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if that means there's more breweries out there now, too.
I'm sorry, road what?
Roadhouse.
Oh, house.
Roadhouse.
Okay, thought this was going somewhere else.
Roadhead. Yeah, it's funny. We've lost a few breweries through pandemic, so maybe the
Well, I
breweries
feel
are
like
more crowded because there's less options.
we've lost, but we've also gained.
Yeah. Let's
So
see.
profound.
Trying to think out here locally, like we lost one, we gained one, we gained two.
Pandemic, we lost.
We lost 5 threads.
We gained naughty.
We gained Naughty Pine.
Still waiting on Mad Era.
That's the big joke locally. They've been opening for 5 years.
Oh, shucks.
Yeah.
No, seriously, I think they were supposed to open in 2018.
Yeah. Well, he was on our show in 2019, 18 or 19. I can't remember. Should look that up. And when he was on the show, it was, we'll be open by the end of the year. Yeah. Don't open a business in Simi Valley, everybody.
Yeah. It's not even great to live there, really. But, opening a business is even worse.
Maybe you love meth. You want to be close to the source.
Could
right?
be.
That's why you live there, right?
Fair enough.
We'll cut it out so people
But
don't
I
know where
have
you live.
all my teeth still.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, I know. My teeth, I've never had a cavity, so it's not, I don't do meth.
Oh.
Wow.
Or you don't.
Braggy McGee over there.
I
Yeah.
know. Can you believe that? I'm almost 38 and I've never had a single cavity.
Yeah, she's way more into heroin. Don't let her show you her arm.
Yeah.
No cavity, but tons of track
Notice
marks.
the long sleeves.
Yeah. It's 85 degrees. She's wearing a sweatshirt. She doesn't want you to see it. Roadhouse Brewing Company has signed a purchase agreement to acquire Melvin Brewing.
Interesting.
Yeah, this is kind of a big deal.
Wow.
If
I
you
don't
remember
like
2x4.
that name for a brewery.
Roadhouse or Melvin?
Melvin.
Have you ever had Melvin?
No, I just.
Oh.
Have you ever had a Melvin?
What is a Melvin?
Yeah.
Isn't that another name for a wedgie?
Oh, I've
A
never heard
Melvin?
that.
Is it?
I've never heard that before.
I thought it was. Maybe I just could be
No.
stupid.
I don't-
That's what
I don't
the kids
think
at
I've-
school told me.
I don't think I've ever actually had like an official wedgie.
I've never been wedgied. I was always
Have you done
Too large.
wedging?
not that I can think of. I don't know. I don't think so.
I watched my.
Melvin is a wedgie.
Wow,
Just
you
looked it up.
looked it up. We were in high school, and I had a friend who his younger brother was a freshman, and we were seniors. And I watched him and another offensive line buddy of him
Oh gosh.
lift up my friend's brother and rip his underwear.
Fuck, man.
Yeah,
Sounds so painful.
Oh,
I did
man.
witness that.
Oh, sounds painful.
Yeah, but no, I've never done it. Never been done to. No Melvins here.
I'm surprised you haven't had the brewery. They're from Wyoming, so pretty Midwestern. And
You're such an
Closer
asshole.
to you than it is to us,
that's what I'm saying.
How is Wyoming Midwestern? Is that
It's in
like
the middle of the fucking country. It's directly south of Wisconsin. I'm looking at a map.
you are stupid?
Oh, I'm not.
The map is stupid.
Dude, Wyoming is not directly south of Wisconsin.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
you are
That's
sorry.
their other.
That's the Dakotas?
I'm looking. They have
No.
multiple locations.
The
It
Dakotas
pinned-
are still west of us.
no. So listen, it pinned their Missouri location,
Oh.
but it said their Wyoming location. I was like, I thought Wyoming was was really north.
That's funny.
Uh,
No,
You
well-
can edit how dumb we are anytime.
no, please,
Yeah.
please don't.
Cut,
the
cut.
world needs to
cut
know.
it out. Yeah, how dumb we are.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, one in Wyoming, 2 in Wyoming, 1 in Missouri. But I think Wyoming is their original location. But we get it out here, so I figured it made its way towards you.
I don't know. I've never seen it.
Oh, 2x4 is one of their beers, and they advertised it with Hacksaw Jim Duggan a couple years ago.
Awesome.
Yeah, 2x4. Hey! Great. Yeah, there's a video somewhere of him doing the 2x4, 2x4. Hey, and then he's like, come out to the brewery.
That's
great, probably.
fucking brilliant.
Yeah,
Now
you gotta go find a 2x4.
Now I have to go find a 2x4.
Yes. Michigan consumers will be getting cocktails to go with possible permanent legislation. They're passing it in Michigan where they can cocktails to go forever.
That's brilliant.
Did they do that for California?
I'm not sure about the cocktails. I know they extended it, and now they've made it so you can ship spirits and alcohol and stuff permanently. I don't know about the cocktails to go though in California.
Oh, that was a fun. That was a highlight. Yeah.
I was gonna say
Perk of COVID.
it was definitely like a bummer because of what was happening, but yeah, it was definitely a perk.
Dude, I got margaritas to go from Yolanda's like every Friday.
Yeah.
Now let me ask you a question with this. So when you would order margaritas to go,
no ice.
Would they give you like the mixed drink in the cup?
Yeah.
Because
they give it to me in a soup container.
Yeah,
we would get a cup filled with ice and like the margarita mix, and then they would give us mini bottles of tequila to then, because they were still sealed, so we would be able to crack them when we get home and then pour them into the margarita.
So
no, ours were, theirs are pre-mixed. Oh, some of them are, some of them aren't, but the ones we get are just their pre-mixed house margaritas, which are fucking bomb.
Okay.
And they just take the gun, because they're pre-mixed, and shoot it in a soup container. You get a large or a small. A small was like 8 ounces or 16 ounces, something like that.
Yeah.
And no ice. And you get 2 margaritas out of it, where there it's like 1 because they put ice in it. So
right.
it was rad. It was like more bang for your buck. It was $8.
Wow.
I get 2 margies.
That's awesome.
And I was like, I would go to Wood Ranch and get old fashions.
Oh, right.
And it was like $20, but you got 4 drinks out of it.
And see, it's like killer.
Yeah.
That's $5 a drink.
Yeah, that's
great.
legit.
And they were pretty strong. And what they would do is like they legally had to seal it, kind of like what you were talking about, Flex. And so what they do is they put the soup container, put the lid on, and they'd put like a sticker over it.
Yeah,
so
or like tape it.
Sealed. Yeah, or tape it.
Yep.
It's funny. Wood Ranch was super anal about it. They would make me pop my trunk.
Is that an LA County thing?
Maybe because it was the one in Agora. They make me pop the trunk and then put it in the trunk because you can't have the container in the vehicle.
Yep.
So I would just go in and pick up, and they had number one, no sealing. It was just put the soup lid on.
Oh,
it was in the same bag as my food, and
Wood Ranch wouldn't let you go in.
Oh, Yolanda's you could go in and pick up.
Oh yeah, they made you do curbside when it was peak. But I would just like drive 5 feet down the road, go pull it out of the trunk. I was like, I don't want the shit rolling around in my trunk.
Yeah.
So,
when we had beer gardens first started opening up around here back in it was like 2013 or 2014, and you would be able to take a growler to the beer garden and they would fill up your growler for whatever X amount of dollars it was, flat rate. And they did it for a year. We tried to go the next year to get a growler fill up, and they said they couldn't do them anymore because they weren't able to, quote unquote, properly seal them. And then I've heard of people going to certain bars or tap rooms, and they would go get their growlers filled up, and they would literally take a piece of tape, and tape it on one side over the cap to the other side. And that was technically considered a sealed growler.
I've seen breweries put a little plastic thing over the cap.
Almost like a zip tie.
Well, I've seen it with
with the hairdryer.
Yeah, hit with the hairdryer, so it's like plastic wrap, basically.
Yeah, like a heat sealed, yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say, Institution on their growlers almost does like a little zip tie thing, so you can't open it there. You got to cut it, I think, when you get home. Oh, really? Not on their glass ones, if they even still have glass, but they have their insulated ones.
Oh, because it's got a little handle on it.
It's almost like that fancy pop off top.
It's like a big hydro flask.
Yeah.
New Glarus Brewing.
Hey.
Out there.
Yeah.
Hi. They are launching a CO2 reclamation plant. They'll be reclaiming all their CO2 and popping it back into beers.
Woo!
Saving the environment.
Recycle, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Way to recycle and way to save a bunch of money on CO2 during the shortage.
Hell yeah. Go green.
Go green. Coronado Brewing has moved their distribution in Southern California to Stone Distributing, which, by the way, Stone Distribution, not part of the purchase. They got to keep their distribution arm. They only wanted the brewery.
So what does that do?
What do you mean?
What does that do for them?
For Stone?
Yeah.
For Coronado? Stone that I guess they're separate companies now, I would imagine. And so they distribute for not only Stone, but like out here locally, they distribute for Made West,
Okay.
for Enegren. Yeah, they're just a distributor, just like, Pac Bev or
Enegren just picked them, or they just picked up Enegren, right? Wasn't that like a
over the summer?
Yeah,
pretty recent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tarantula Hill, Stone.
Oh wow.
Yeah, trying to think who else. But yeah, that's why you see Made West and like Costco and stuff. They were one of the first in the Stone portfolio. They've been there for years. So, but anyways, now Coronado. So good job, Coronado.
Coronado, really good red ale.
Yes. The Mermaid Red.
Yeah, the Mermaid's Red. Yes, 100%.
It's funny that you get it out there. I didn't know that. I don't love a lot of their beers, but I do like that Mermaid
That's
Red.
one of the best.
Let me
It's
tell
the
you
only
what,
one I really drink.
I had that beer at a restaurant in Fort Myers, Florida.
Making its way across the country.
Yeah, and that was like fucking 6 or 7 years ago now.
Oh wow.
So yeah,
Get around. It's one of the OGs.
Shit was getting around. Really good.
Yeah. We'll end it on this one because it's Nicole's already laughing. I'm not even gonna read the actual headline because it'll give away too much. But a drunken head teacher was banned for 3 years. A drunken head teacher from Lincoln was banned from teaching for repeatedly turning up for school drunk and making crude comments around pupils. Let me warn you, this is very much Europe. You're going to hear some weird sentence structure. In October of 2018, Jeremy Tucker, 64, said, "Hey, miss, you've got big tits and I'd love to suck on them," during an assembly about keeping children safe in education.
What?
Talk about doing the exact opposite.
Right. The former Acorn school teacher who would go to work with a disheveled appearance made the comments in front of around 20 pupils. He was talking about sexualized comments to staff and said they would not be considered banter, and demonstrated by making that comment, which left the pupils shocked. He also said, "Stop being an arsehole," and told a female pupil that she had a, quote, "smaller asshole," and called pupils idiots and mocked pupils using silly tone to belittle them. He also told a misbehaving pupil on the playground, "I'm going to knock your head off and shit down your throat."
What the fuck?
Tucker, now 64, admitted that he made the comment in the assembly, but could not recall the majority of the incidents.
Meaning they're all true.
Yeah.
Convenient.
Yeah. A teaching regulation agency disciplinary panel said the behavior and conduct of Tucker, who was head teacher of the Acorn Free School in Lincoln from 2013 for 6 years, was not sexually motivated. The hearing told Tucker often. That's weird sentence structure. The hearing was told Tucker often arrived at school smelling of alcohol and with bloodshot eyes when a colleague was not in school. One witness said he kept several bottles of aftershave on a shelf above his desk, along with mints and chewing gum. The witness said he often sprayed his aftershave on or chew on mints, and when Ofsted, that must be a person, when Ofsted came, he would eat raw bulbs of garlic.
Gross.
One people told him, "I am not being funny, but you looked chunked out of your bean."
So English.
So English. Tucker asked him, what did chunked out of your bean mean? And the pupil replied, "Red-eyed and stoned," to which the head responded, "I can assure you I am not." Witnesses told the panel that they found Tucker's golf bag in the PE storage, and they found empty bottles of vodka in it.
Oh my God.
The panel heard Tucker often looked disheveled in appearance and unshaven. Tucker placed pupils at risk of injury or harm by flipping tables in their presence and leaving pupils in the food technology room and mechanical engineering room without proper supervision. Tucker was suspended in November of 2018 after concerns were raised that he was drunk at the secondary alternative provision school, and in 2019 he left his post after an agreement was reached. Now the panel recommended he should be banned from teaching for at least the next 3 years.
The fool should just retire. You're fucking 64. Go home.
Yeah.
You're done, sir. Go work at a bank. Go work in the grocery store. I don't know what to tell you.
I feel like 3 is not enough.
Oh, what a psycho.
Yeah. "Hey, miss, you've got big tits."
And
I want to
suck
suck on them. That's super fucked up.
But then you said he talked to a pupil on the playground. Like, what fucking grade are we talking about here?
Right.
Like,
And told a girl that she had a smaller asshole? Like, what the fuck does that even mean?
What does that even mean? That's what I
Yeah.
wanted to know.
Yeah, I love that on the playground. I'm going to knock your head off and shit down your throat.
What the hell? This
It's
kid's
like
like playing on the rings, and his teacher comes up to him. What? Well, no.
Do you think he's in a Jason Statham movie? Like, what the fuck is going on? This guy is nuts. But thanks, Tucker, for putting our kids in a great place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Classic Europe.
Chunked out of his bean. I'll never forget. I'm going to start using that.
I was
when
going
you're
to say,
drunk.
I guarantee you're going to start using
When
that.
Greg is throwing up into a plastic bag in his trash can downstairs,
Totally avoiding the toilet.
I'm going to be like, Greg, you were chunked out of your bean.
Goddamn right I am. Good times. Thanks, Tucker, for being a dick.
Dude's the worst.
Yeah.
Does he work for Modern Times?
I think he just got promoted. He's part of their Euro division. With that, I think we'll hit a little music and make our way out of there. And we'll say, hi, Vanessa.
Oh,
Hey,
hey,
Vanessa.
Oh, yeah. Hey, yeah.
Hey,
It's been a while since Flex got creepy with it, so I guess we were due.
Yeah, you got to.
That was only half creep, though. That wasn't a full.
Yeah, it was more like just goofy shit.
Right. It was like a reminder that you can be creepy.
Yeah, because I can get really fucking creepy.
Oh, we're fully aware.
I don't want to brag about it, but
Kind of a big deal.
so don't.
look out.
Yeah, I will. You may not want to, but go follow him on the gram at FlexMeBeer_ in between. But he is a creep. At Craft Beer Republic and of course at Ice Cold Beer _ after each one. 805-538-BEER, 2337 is the number to call. Coley, thanks for defecting for a couple weeks.
Thanks for
Coley,
having me.
thanks for
Maybe
drinking
permanently.
and thanks for
Permanently.
joining.
I thank you. Thank you for letting me drink and join. I missed you guys. You're my favorite.
Thanks for jellying and jamming with us.
With pleasure, sir. With pleasure.
Oh, I should stop talking or they're going to ban me for 3 years. I hope everyone out there is staying very well hydrated.
And on that note,
Good night, everybody.